So I'll try and do a card or a link or something where I'm pointing to alloy wheel restoration, which is what I'm going to be doing with the front wheel. You can see my stages of stripping, cleaning, priming and painting, and check it out. We've cracked on with this, look. Give it a good paint stripper and a good clean. Ready to polish the edge up. We've given these the paint stripper treatment as well, and then we've gone over with a soda blaster, which leaves them lovely but don't make a mess. And that leaves the discs ready for a good wide brush on the die grinder. So tomorrow it's finished cleaning and polish up day. What I need to do is claim this bit of workshop space back. At the minute, we've got jobs awaiting, bike storage, all that sort of stuff. General parking, we'll call it. That comes into this bit of the workshop. I want to put my polishing machine there, ready for cleaning and prepping and doing. Although I'm going to be doing a lot of polishing, but I'm going to make a bracket to wall mount it and look at getting a white brush on there and all that sort of shit. So let's have a look at bit of a chunk, the old galleys. Used to be on there, and that used to be further away from the wall, but we're having a bit of a move around and chop and changing, so I think I can fabricate an angle iron wall bracket, like a shelf cantilever bracket that's going to support that and bolt back to that, screw to the wall there. That's my plan. Let's see how it goes, eh? The luck would have it, purely by chance, I fell on the joints between the bricks, which is a godsend, really, because, like I said, these are like indestructible. So let's see if I can video myself trying to drill and all. It's going to be loud. Ear defenders needed. There she is. I've just switched it off. Let's plug it back in. Give you a demo. Bad camera work. There you go. All sorted. I'm going to change this coarse wheel to a wire brush, I think, and then I can use it for cleaning up bits and bobs. But I'm sure you'll agree, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all, and that'll take me a big polisher as well. Although I dread the day that I'll need it. Hello, Lamses. How you doing? Bless you. Cute, isn't it? Right, welcome to the inner sanctum. There is the booth. So, as you can see, it's not really a grow room, which is what it looks like from outside. It's got its own air supply, filtered clean dry air for painting. It's too hard, it's too much pressure there for me to drain it, but it's not got anything in. Drying lamp, nice LEDs, it's all covered in polythene to keep the dust out and keep the paint in, and we've got a big extractor that sucks all of the crap out. It's going to give it a clean, because we need it nice and clean in here for doing the job I'm doing. Otherwise it'll make a mess of it, and we don't want that because we're not a bloody prawn. Trying to walk and talk and video at the same time. Encountering some technical difficulties today. Let's spin you around. So look, you can see the heaters on. We have got everything in a nice high build acrylic primer. Don't want to go in there too far, thank you very much. There's a wheel backed up. Two forks hanging up, the dishes are on the far shelf at the back. Ready for black work tomorrow. So, like I say, I'll post a link to where I did a proper video of a refurb of the alley wheels, which is pretty much what I'm doing now. Next on the agenda for me is this little beauty. I've had this that long, I can't remember. I don't know if it ever had a full length handle, but I'm just going to get one today. So check out my Instagram, you'll see before and afters, and hopefully it'll turn out alright. Sorted. So we've spotted the old back round. It had a bird. It was bird over inside the hole. It had been bashed on there that many times, bless it. With a file, little snapshot of that, and then we've dressed the burr off the hammerhead part with a sander, and now I'm just going to give it a good wire brush to I want to retain that patina, but we still want it clean and burnished looking. Look at me, scruffy bastard. So we'll give it a wire brush and we'll see how it turns out. Remember kids, safety third. Bloody prawn. Look, woohoo! Too skinny here. We've knocked it all the way through until it finds its happy place. It's peeled off a little bit, which I'll trim back. And we'll get that cut off and we'll get a wedge in it and we'll try not to cut the top of my head off when I'm talking to you. Right, that's done. Oh, a little sweetie with its hickory handle. All that's left now is to give it a real good going over with linseed oil. Give it a really good soaking, I'm going to. And my top tip is, once you've finished with your linseed oil, don't leave the rags bundled up in a corner somewhere. Open them out flat. Believe it or not, it's a real fire hazard, and that shit can spontaneously fucking combust if you leave it on your rag and crumpled up. So the oxygen gets depleted, or whatever else happens to spoil it up. Like this thing can catch fire all on its own. I'm not even joking. So once we've finished oiling him up, we're going to lay it out flat, or I'll probably just put it outside. Lay it flat outside, and if the worst thing happens, it'll burn itself up and go away. And if not, it'll still be there in the morning, won't it? I love a smell of this. Boy, it reminds me of putty, right? My stepdad, bless him, Ken. Lots of love, rest in peace. He was a plumber and a glazer, and he could fucking lean putty around a window like you couldn't. It was just unbelievable to watch him. But it smelled. The smell was linseed oil, because putty has linseed oil in it. Yeah. So it reminds me of him, bless him. Anyway, back to the plot. Right, technical issues. My phone's just had a brain fart. And you missed me explaining that I've got a chunk of aluminium, and what I'm going to do with that is, hold on, spin you around. I'm going to make a nose protector, spindle protector for the Atlas for when we take the chuck off. The reason being, I'm going to use this collet chuck. I'm going to make a drawbar end for it so that it'll sit in the spindle, and we'll have a little nut on here. So that's M12. Now what I have got, back over here, is a length of stainless steel. There we go. Stainless steel hex. So if that's long enough, we can make a drawbar out of that, and I'll video both the drawbar and the nose protector in upcoming things. So there you go. I mean, bit of an ecliptic one. Filmed over a couple of days, which is unusual for me, but it's steady. So we've got the paintwork on the go for our Johnny. Lots of love, Johnny, if you see this. And I've got to thank you all as always and say please check out my store with the merchandise for the Hot Rod Chicken on Tour. Get them photos on social media with the logo everywhere. That's the Hot Rod Chicken. I do Hot Rod Chicken on Tour as part of supporting Stroke UK. Yeah, so those stroke survivors can all get a bit and we'll spread the word. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. A big shout out to the usual YouTube suspects. So Arco and ID at Outlaw Edge, Danny at DG Customs, Glenn at NZ Mopar, my brother from another, Joey Collins out at Mill Creek Fab, and Mike O'Knight, who's just started his channel. I'll put links in as always. Please like and subscribe. That's your lot. If you like it, put a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the little bell, wherever it is, down there somewhere, so that you get notifications of when I post. And I'll catch you all again soon. Lots of love, everyone. See you later.